The Arkham series is one of the best game series ever created, if not the greatest. Uncharted is right up there too as one of the best, despite being a completely different game. Well, what if I could make them a tad more similar and completely refuse to use any guns throughout all of Uncharted 2? Instead, I'll rely on the use of my fists and grenades, but from a certain point of view, these are knockout grenades, just with an indefinite sleep time. And when I mean no guns, I do mean no guns for combat. I'm allowed to use them with obstacles. In honor of the holidays, I'm seeking to complete as many requested challenges as I can, so time to honor this long past due request. With the spoiler warning and hard difficulty selected, let's go show the world why it's a good idea to flee when a guy comes charging at you despite being riddled with bullets. Oh my god.
That's my blood.
You know, funny enough, this is how I wake up almost every Tuesday. This is what It's Just a Prank looks like today. Good thing I'm so used to waking up like this, making it simple to climb up and then prioritize grabbing a shiny object immediately, as opposed to seeking medical care. Gonna need it to pay for the staggering healthcare costs after all, if I do receive aid. I grab myself a gun so I can show this lock I'm superior when the first enemy of the game appears. If you don't count gravity, that is. And immediately, fate silences him, causing me to question if Nathan Drake has Domino's luck-based powers. Cause what are the odds? Since I'm bleeding out pretty badly, it seems only right that I take a nap, so that we can flash back to where this all started. I don't see anything concerning about that, though it's gonna be a hell of a time getting back to this moment with my level of incompetence. Oh, that's not what they want me to do. Already, the game demands that I use this trank gun a total of 4 times, and trust me, I really tried my hardest not to. I just gotta blend in, act confident, and we'll be fine. Wow, they lied. Confidence is not the key to everything after all. No, I refuse. Oh yes, my Achilles heel, I damaged it, and so I immediately died. I gotta make sure that these bells don't ring and give us away. Yeah, I'll trank them. And before you say, are you crazy? Why would this work? Are the bells ringing? No? Exactly.
Shambhala. Oh my god, Flynn. What? Marco Polo found Shambhala. Shangri-La.
Oh my god, he found a hotel all the way out there? When my partner, Harry Flynn, betrays me, the normal tendency would be to flee as fast as one can, but I prefer a different tactic. This guy really wants to make sure he doesn't miss. See, I would just be spraying and praying, but nope. That's why they don't hire me to guard this place. No wonder I end up in jail. 3 months in prison can really mess with a guy's sanity. Give me your Fruit Loops. Give me your Fruit Loops right now, or this is gonna get ugly. Oh my god, I'm being birdist. Not all toucans have Fruit Loops. You might have Kellogg's. Come on, give me my Frosted Flakes. The first combat encounters are quite simple when the guards very kindly come right up to where I'm hiding and turn their backs to me, making for simple takedowns. Stealth is essential, as without it, it's not long before I'm part of Noir's Spider-Man's world. Sneaking is often not an option though, so I play to my strengths. I'm just gonna hide back here while Sully deals with them all. You got this, Sully. Take the ball. What are you doing? Don't come to me. Yeah, take the ball out. Go fight somewhere else, please. Oh, look, you're killing him. Yeah, you're definitely getting him. He doesn't seem to be dying, though. That's a real problem. What are you using, Nerf darts? By moving from cover to cover, only pausing to recover my luck, do I manage to close the distance and take them down at close quarters. And I do mean recover my luck, because if you didn't know, it's not health, but luck I'm running out of. A hilarious explanation to me is that means all these point-blank shots to the chest aren't actually hitting me, suggesting I'm either facing the worst shots ever, or Nathan is employing the old kid trick of saying, "Nah-uh, you didn't hit me, I'm too lucky for that," and it's actually working. Nate's fists are truly something as well, making short work of anyone, with the only real obstacle being that the animations used are completely random, meaning they might take longer to pull off, which could easily get me killed. When Sully gets pinned down, this is where grenades become essential. Unfortunately, luck-based powers do not extend to the power of flight, So many enemies are out of my range, and we've already established that my allies are often useless, so that leaves my very limited number of explosives to solve the dilemma. The race to discover Shangri-La before the baddies means I have to leave the green jungle for the urban one. And of course, that means I instantly have to deal with an aggressive tailgater who not only runs me off the road, but can only be stopped with the use of my rifle. Ooh, but what if I don't want to? Aha, I don't have to fire. Come on. Oh. Alright. Serpentine pattern. Serpentine pattern. Nope. Serpentine pattern gets me killed even faster than normal. Alright, I get it, game. I get it. I don't like doing this, but I'll do what I have to, I suppose. Ooh. I saw everything, guys. If you need help with insurance, I can help you out. Okay, that works. I didn't mean to throw that. Wow, those grenades are more powerful than I thought. Oh. Well, that works too. I will very slowly come and kill you. You are deeply terrified, I know, but there's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh, well, never mind. Things were going so well too before the grenade I threw ignores the solid fire escape and comes back to me. It's nice to see Nathan's luck powers can be completely overridden by my own personal terrible luck. Truly terrible luck. When confronted by armored units, they require double the length of time to fistfight, giving the other henchies plenty of time to kill me.
Okay, this way.
Are you sure, Nathan? Alright, I trust him. Maybe I just gotta grab onto the ledge. Grab onto the ledge, Nathan. No! No, wait! Wait! I regret my choice! Well, I didn't die by that ledge, at least this time. No, not again. Not again. Come on, Nathan. We can do better. Oh, I can't pick myself. They won't let me get back up. Well, I guess the universe is not really giving me a choice. Ain't Chloe gonna be surprised? She leaves me alone for 2 seconds.
Damn it. How the hell do we get across?
Have we tried jumping? Don't try jumping!
Oh, God! Nate!
Nice of a helicopter to begin killing me, so I don't have to keep doing it to myself, but it really sucks that here's another moment where the game forces you to fire a gun. If you know of a way to fistfight a helicopter successfully, please, let me know. But until then, I'll have to resort to this. And with that done, I can get back to what I'm good at. Pardon me, pigeons. Oh, never mind. But now, I get the comfort of my greatest video game crush joining us, Elena Fisher. The problem with her arrival is all my commentary changes from being semi-relevant to being all about my love for Elena.
I'm sorry, am I sensing some history here?
Oh, Elena Fisher. Last year's model.
Hey, every year's model. You're perfect, Elena. This next part is where things get incredibly difficult for me as I struggle to break the packed defense here. If I can get past the turret, I'm stuck in a small space with 4, if not 5 soldiers firing at me, and my trio of allies do nothing more than keeping the attention of a single one. No surprise to find myself flopping to the ground in an endless loop. I'm just glad none think to flank me, or even just peek their guns over cover to shoot me. It's only because of that, plus a couple lucky one-punch kills, that provide me the win I desperately craved at that point. Time to go climb a statue so that I can align its pose properly in order to unlock a floor so that I can fall into a trap that I had to blow my way out of so that I can climb a massive dagger to unlock more locks so that I can use an intricate series of lights in order to position the massive dagger into a giant sacrifice statue so I can enter into its mouth so that I can have the floor arranged into barely recognizable mountains that Nathan can immediately recognize anyways. All that for a map to the actual location. I'm starting to think the ancient people had too much time on their hands. It's here I realize Nathan has a very specific superpower. He can one-shot any enemy as long as that enemy and him are at different elevations. He really has learned to make the high ground his literal superpower. Obi-Wan would be so proud. Unfortunately, I overused my grenades, causing me to have less than needed when facing off with some snipers, so I'm forced to restart the chapter, using my grenades with far more calculation so I can have enough for those pesky snipers. When I get stuck on a sign, the game clearly wants me to use my gun, and I almost feel forced to, since no matter how I try, I don't have enough grenades for all the groups of attackers. But for whatever reason, despite my allies doing next to nothing all game, Elena proves herself to be the goddess I know her to be and eliminates not one, but two of my foes, allowing me to not fire a single shot here. And then I'm off on my own as waves of mercs do all they can to kill me, while I'm pinned down waiting for Elena to arrive with a getaway car. And by doing everything they can, I of course don't mean doing the obvious of climbing into the cart with me, or slightly changing angles to fire on me, because that just makes too much sense. I expected to die at least once there, but don't worry, this train more than makes up for it. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. Anyways, if my inability to stay on the train isn't bad enough, beating enough mercs brings another helicopter down on me, and I'm forced to fire off an RPG to get it off my back. I'm only able to fully bring it down with the use of a turret, though. Sucks to have to use it, but I'm more focused on wondering why they don't hit me with the gunship and a bunch of mercs at the exact same time, instead of only one at a time. It's better to not give them any ideas. I die more than enough as is. The only time I should ever be on a train, or dealing with trains, is when I'm playing Ticket to Ride. It's the only time I don't usually end up dying. Especially bothersome to face the boss of this level, who refuses to go down. Even a grenade doesn't faze him. What a joyful moment that after tons of punching him, I suddenly die, despite having full health, so I can suffer. Which I definitely do, trying desperately to find a way to win, despite his massive health pool. And before you think he might be immune to fistfights, I do manage to take his helmet off, only to be killed a moment later, because of course. Only after half an hour of fighting him, I knock off his invulnerability helmet and don't die this time. My god, he's still not dead. I think he might just be a god. And that's why you wear a helmet. Well, don't die for 2 seconds. Turns out, bleeding out from a gunshot wound in the freezing cold after a terrible train crash, plus getting into yet multiple more fights immediately after, is still not enough to kill Nathan Drake. Luck is there to save me in the form of a friendly native and take me to his village. After trying to fistfight everyone there unsuccessfully, I'm reunited with Elena and head off to die some more. Not before my new friend Tenzin, though. Only way to affect the beast, sadly, is through the use of my pistol. Though I do try quite hard to Scooby-Doo my way to victory, but he doesn't seem to get tired of the endless looping. I even boop him quite a bit with my foot, but nothing is enough, except firing on the creature until he flees. When he comes back with a buddy, I flee in terror until an elevator picks us up to freedom. But not even that lets me get away without letting loose a few shots into this clingy yeti. With the village under siege by the mercenaries, I debated the age-old problem if a crossbow counts as a gun. I vote no, it isn't, but it's close enough for the challenge's sake, so on I press with my fists in shenanigans. And other than a grenade for an RPGer, the explosive kind, not the roleplay kind, I had zero trouble using only those. That is until a frickin' tank arrives. Funny enough, the tank alone isn't much trouble. It's the men blocking the way, combined with the tank, that's really the trouble. I'd love to say I strategized my way through this part, but really, I just got lucky surviving the tank's fire. And while the game sadly forces me to use 4 RPG shots to beat it, I think that luck goes right to my head. I'll get on the tank. I'll fistfight the tank. I can take it. You think you're better than me, tank, because you're big? Ah! You're killing yourself, you fool. This strategy's actually working perfectly. You think you just run me over, but no, that's too much for him. All these darn machines keep hurting this challenge, as right after that, I then have to use a turret to blow 2 trucks off the road in order to protect Elena. The other cars do prove to be a real nuisance, but I find using the turret to shield my body keeps me surprisingly safe, long enough to escape. Elena and I get to fighting huge waves of enemies, which actually are really simple. They kill me a couple times, but honestly, I can't walk out the door without dying a couple times, so that's nothing special. They're all highly susceptible to being pulled off ledges, and I make good use of Drake's elevation super strength power to clear them out. I might have gotten a little creepy about it though, I admit. Come here, let me grab your feet. Stop shooting me, let me grab your feet. Uh-oh. Let me grab your feet. I just want to touch the toesies. Come here. Give them to me. Don't question it, just come here. Oh, wow. He did. In payment for that, the game demands I take out 7 snipers from afar, since I guess grenades won't quite make it. This part is the absolute worst for my challenge. While I'm able to wipe out plenty of resistance with just my knuckles, those 7 snipers are followed shortly by 5 more snipers that I can't seem to reach, and Elena, bless her wonderful heart, can't seem to do anything about, no matter how many shots she lands. And then after a very difficult explosive fight where I misplaced my will to live for quite a while, I'm faced with 2 minigunners who I'm forced to blow up with RPGs, as I haven't seen any grenades in oh so long. When my wish for grenades is granted, we're captured the next second. It's up to Flynn and I to solve the last puzzle through to Shambhala, the city we've been searching for all game, but of course, more Yeti monsters attack. Nothing skedaddling away cowardly until help arrives can't fix. And when more of the native protectors appear, even more skedaddling commences. Okay, I admit, I'm just always looking for an excuse to use the word skedaddle. It's a fun word. I need all that fun energy I can muster, because this next part is a bit of a slog. You see, these little purple hulks are immune to melee, which I don't know if you noticed is pretty key to my strategy. And while the game kindly provides me with 4 grenades, it takes 2 to kill a single one of these guys, with 3 of them in total. I may be bad at math, but I'm fairly certain that's not quite enough explosives for all of them. Unless through numerous trial and error, I can get 2 of them together at the same time, so neither have to die alone, which I think is pretty considerate of me. Stealth makes short work of the mercenaries, and grenades become much more plentiful with very giving checkpoints if things ever go downhill. Even better is discovering the mercenaries and the guardians massacring each other while I can just hunker down to duel the winners, which is also the same tactic I employ at the park when the ducks fight over delicious breadcrumbs.
Parting gift from Lazarevich. Pity he took the pin.
Elena!
Nothing to do about that but throw myself to my death so I can go stomp on Flynn in hell for hurting Elena. It's not difficult to punch my way to the last of the mercenaries till it's just me and Lazarevich, their leader. Only problem is why the heck did Nate attack after and not before the man drank from the Tree of Life, gaining superpowered strength and healing, the whole thing I came down here to stop. He clearly had an easy opportunity. Now there's no effective melee for our angry bald friend. Take this. Wait. Ooh. That was a pretty good throw. You should go for varsity this year. With only 3 grenades here in total, plus only being able to damage him by blowing up blue tree sap when he's near it, means I don't have any real ability to stop him without guns. Otherwise, he's a pretty simple fight. That is when I don't get distracted trying to loop him like he's a Dead by Daylight killer. Leaving him to be swooned over by the natives, I rush to save Chloe from an ambush. Turns out the power of friendship is not quite enough to save her, but I suppose a gun will have to do, bringing an end to the challenge. And more importantly, Elena is okay, which is all I care about. Huzz! A half huzzah! As there were 28 foes I had to use guns on, but at least the majority now knows to fear the fist of the unstoppable juggernaut that is Nathan Drake. It only took 11 hours, 21 minutes, and 238 deaths to teach them that, but still, thank you all for watching, and thanks to Spider-Chip for the challenge. A Spider-Man 2 challenge will be coming out soon for those of you who are interested, so until then, I hope you guys have fun testing the limits of your own luck. See you later, friends!